In our next lesson on fly casting for beginners, we will be covering the most commonly used cast in the Southern Appalachians, the roll cast. The reason the roll cast is so often used is because it can be accomplished without having to backcast, which is really valuable in a forested region like the Southern Appalachians, where there's rarely room to backcast without giving a tree one of your flies. It isn't meant to be a long cast, and it becomes more difficult with increasing distance. The roll cast is done in a 3-step process, and it is important to keep the steps separate and deliberate and not rush through. A lot of the same principles we learned in the first cast still apply, but just used in a different way. Step 1 of the roll cast is to pull the fly line to one side of you, close to the water, so that the line is pulled taut and is next to the caster. Whichever side of your body the fly is on is the side you should cast from. Step 2 is to lift the rod to the standard 10 o'clock position of the back cast. The rod needs to be tilted slightly away from the caster so that the fly doesn't hook the rod when the cast moves forward. While holding the rod in the 10 o'clock position, slightly lift your elbow so that your hand goes above your ear. This represents your back cast and helps to load the rod and get more power. In step 3, slowly drop the elbow and move your arm forward with increasing speed until the rod is at the 2 o'clock position. Then, give a slight wrist snap, followed by a hard stop to fling the line forward. Remember to use your thumb to push the line in a forward direction that is parallel with the water, not arcing down towards it. Remember, this cast is only successful when the steps are done slowly and separately from one another. Don't rush through the steps. Once the line is on its way to the target, finish the cast with the follow-through by relaxing your elbow and begin lowering your rod tip as the fly falls to the water. The goal of any good cast is to have the fly and fly line land on the water at the same time without the fly being dragged in an unnatural way. The follow-through is what helps the fly have a soft, natural landing, helping you to catch more fish.